Hi, I'd like to talk about scientific notation in the context of an application. We'll find in a little while in chemistry that we will be solving for variables such as x. And in this expression I have 1.9 times 10 to the negative 19th is equal to 4x cubed. And I'd like to go ahead and work on this problem with you, talk about how to enter a number in scientific notation in your calculator and solve for a root. So the left side of the equation says 1.9 times 10 to the negative 19th. The right side is 4 times the variable x raised up to the third power. To solve this algebraically, divide both sides by 4, and I'm showing that x cubed on the right side is now equal to 4.8 times 10 to the negative 18th. Then we want to take the, if you will, the third root, 1/3, or raised to the 1 power, cube root. And so we'll evaluate the cube root of x cubed as being x, and the cube root of this value turning out to be 1.7 times 10 to the negative 6th. On the right board over here, let me go ahead and show you some possible key steps on your calculator. We're going to make use of an EE button on a Texas Instruments scientific calculator. On many of the models, the EE button is just that. The two letters, E and E, are on the button, and that allows us to enter an exponent. Some other models have a button, and that button is another function. I'll go ahead and represent that by this button. And the EE is highlighted on the back of the calculator pad with yellow letters, and that's the second function. So in order to enter using a second function, we'll push the second key, usually located in the top left of the calculator. Let's go ahead and do this method and presume that you have EE on a button itself. Enter 1.9, press the EE button, and what will happen is a new space on the screen will show up, allowing you to enter an exponent. The exponent here is 19, but it's negative, so we're going to make use of the negative sign, which is down below next to the enter, and then put in 19. That should appear in your calculator now. If your EE is not directly on a button and they are in yellow letters above a button with another function, 1.9, hit the second function key, usually in the top left, and that'll activate the second functions, those in yellow. Go ahead and press this button, and now the EE has been activated, negative 19. Now, if you have this in your calculator, you can go ahead and divide it by 4, and you'll get the result of 4.8 times 10 to the negative 18. We want to take the cube root of this. We want to evaluate x cubed is equal to this value. You may have a cube root button, many calculators don't, so we're going to make use of what people commonly call the caret button, or raising to a power. We're going to raise it to the 1/3 power so that we're taking the cube root. I usually put in about 3 digits, so I'm going to have this value in the calculator, hit the caret, and go ahead and put in 0.333, hit enter.